Hey, cousins. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a good day today. What is it? Thursday? It's Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Duh, it's Thursday. Um, one day closer to Friday, y'all. One day closer. Oh my God. But what's up, cousins? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Everybody needs to get on up in here. Get on in here because we got some stuff to talk about today. If you haven't already, smash the like button on your way in. Help your cousin out. Get me into the algorithm. Y'all already know the routine. I know how it goes. So smash that like button. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. Shout out to my cousins already in the chat. My cousins be on time. Sometimes I don't be on time, but my cousins be on time. So shout out to the cousins in the chat. Let's see who up in here. My cousin BP up in here, Storm, KG, Natural Beauty 78, Kaylani, my mom, my cousin Demi, uh, Mr. Llama, tired of the drama. Am I tired of the drama? I don't know, cousin. I don't know if I'm tired of the drama. I like negativity sometimes, as long as it's not my negativity. But shout out to you, cousin. What's up, Quan? What's up, twin? Um, Shout out to my mods, of course, in the chat holding it down for me. Y'all already know how that go. Anybody get crazy, put their ass in the bushes because we don't got time. What's up, Aunt? What's going on? Natural Beauty, I think I said that, but if not, shout out to you again, cousins. Stephanie, what's up, cousin? Also, one of my mods, appreciate you. Lady Lex, my girl. Y'all, Lady Lex is a true fucking comedian. She keep me laughing. For real. Miss Lachelle, hey cousin. Antoinette, what's up? Who else we got up in here? Latanya, hey cousin. Thank you, appreciate it. Olika, hey girl. Charlotte up in the building. TM up in the building. That's my girl too. I'm excited. KG said I'm excited for Grammy Day. I'm excited too. It's this Sunday, y'all. Grammys done came fast. Latrice up in the building. But I got a few things that I wanted to talk about today. Um, so I wanted to talk about the plane crash. I wanted to talk about Tommy Richman, who just refuses to fall off the face of the earth. Want to talk about Drake and Party Next Door. Drake's tours flopping. I saw somebody mention that in the comments already. A hot mess. We can talk about Dr. Dre. I'm kind of iffy with Dr. Dre, but we can talk about that too. We can talk about a possible Black Hippy reunion. And Roc Nation, Desiree Perez from Roc Nation, she spoke out about Lil Wayne, and it was the funniest thing I read all day. Um, and whatever else y'all want to talk about, just let me know. Send a Discord link or something. If you're not in our Discord, you should be in our Discord. The link is pinned. And shout out to my cousins already sending in me some donations. I appreciate y'all for supporting me and what I do on this channel. Appreciate it. Uh who we got? Who we got? Let me shout y'all out real quick before we get started. Because I appreciate y'all showing love like that. Olika, appreciate you sending the donation. Educate too. I think that's what it says. Thank you for the donation. And Raphael also, thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate y'all supporting me. But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. Let's not even hold this shit up. Let's not hold this shit up at all. Um, so I guess we could get the political stuff out the way first. Um, Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Mr. Cheeto, Mr. 45/47, is blaming the military the military helicopter crash with the plane crash with the that collided with the plane that happened, I think, last night in Washington D.C. He's blaming that on DEI. Like, so pathetic, so pathetic. So if you have been living under a rock, um, Donald Trump decided to have a press conference. Let me see if I got the video. Let's see. Here go the video. No, I want it this way. Okay, so here go the video, y'all. So Donald Trump had a press conference, and he's blaming the plane crash on the FAA's diversity and inclusion hiring plan for the air traffic controllers. So this is what he had to say.
Out that various articles that appeared prior to my entering office, and here's one. The FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities.
So not only is he blaming it on DEI, but he's saying these people had severe mental delays, possibly. He's suggesting that the crash occurred because minorities and black people, because that's what they really mean when they be mentioning this DEI shit. They're talking about black people. When they bring up the woke shit, when they talk about all that other bullshit, they're referring to black people specifically. And I'm just genuinely just gagged, like, because he's basically planting this seed that diversity hiring is bad, and we need to basically hire more white people to prevent these crashes, this plane crash. Whole time, y'all. The air pilot, white. The helicopter pilot, white. The air traffic controller or whoever, white. Over 60 people lost their lives because of this. I think I read maybe like 67. So I don't remember the exact number, but over 65 people from all walks of life, all ages, all races lost their lives. And he's claiming the pilots that go through rigorous training may have been mentally ill or delayed, and they were hired through DEI.
That is amazing. And then it says FAA says people with severe disabilities are most underrepresented segment of the workforce, and they want them in, and they can be air traffic controllers. I don't think so. This was in January 14th, so that was a week before I entered office. They put a big push to put diversity into the FAA's program.
This is so pathetic. this is just pathetic, y'all. Like, I don't understand. And then I went to do a little bit of research because I wanted to see, because he's talking about a DEI, right? I wanted to see who benefited from that the most, right? Because why are they always just throwing this out there? And from what I see, hold on, where is it? From what I see, the biggest beneficiaries of diversity, equity, and inclusion is white women. It wasn't a white woman up there flying on planes. The air pilot wasn't a white woman, wasn't a black woman, wasn't a black man. The white helicopter pilot wasn't a white woman. It wasn't a black man or a black woman. What? So why are we talking about that? Why is that a topic of discussion right now? White women have benefited the most from DEI programs. Then you Google who's the greatest beneficiaries of affirmative action, also white women. Like, why is that even a talking point? Why is that a talking point? But since it is, as of September 2023, Black people only comprise of 4% of DEI positions in the workplace, according to the Black Enterprise website. As of September 26, 2023, Black people comprise of 4% of DEI positions in the workplace. But what he don't want to talk about is how just 8 days ago, Trump fired 400 Federal Aviation Administration senior officials, the TSA head, and 3,000 air traffic controllers. He fired them just 8 days ago. And then this happens. This tragedy happens. Now an American Airlines plane collides with a Black Hawk. Yes, ALX. DEI is mostly white women. Yes. Like, come on. 60 plus people again. I think I said 65 or 67. I don't want to get the number wrong, so I'll just say 65 plus. 65 plus people are deceased now, and 60 plus families are grieving from this man's stupidity and his ignorance. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. He's just so evil, and people actually voted for this man. Like, really voted for him. Like, I feel like he has set us back thousands and thousands of years in less than a month. Like, why does January feel like we've been stuck here for 2 years? Like, this is the longest January ever in my life. Am I the only one who feel like that? Like, this January has been so fucking long. Like, I want January to go. Can we get January out of here? I am so over January. And then I saw this the saddest thing. A man who was actually at the airport waiting for his wife. I'm not gonna play the video because it was just sad. But a man waiting at the airport for his wife was texting his wife while she was actually on the flight that was involved with this crash. And she texted him like, we'll be landing in 20 minutes. And that was the last text message he got from her. And then nothing, assuming she's one of the victims. Like, that was just so disrespectful and insensitive because the camera people asked him to pull up the text message so they can see it and they can zoom in on it. Like, why would you ask that man that? That was so sad. That was so insensitive and so disgusting. That low key pissed me off. Low key pissed me off. And another thing with this DEI shit is like, these people have to go through like vigorous training to be a pilot. You can't just walk in a room and be like, I want to be a pilot. I want to be an aircraftsman. You can't do that. So why is Donald Trump acting like these people, they just saw these people outside on the street corner and said, hey, you want to fly a plane? And a person was just like, yeah. They like, all right, come on, come do it. We need somebody. No, that's not how this works. You have to go through extensive training for this type of job. This is terrible. And the sad part, I'm gonna get off of this because I don't want this to, damper all of our moods, but I just wanted to talk about it. But just to pay respect to these people because they don't deserve that. But the crazy part out of all of this is that he has a cult that he's brainwashed who will believe his nonsense. Like, there are people who believe his bullshit. And that's just so crazy to me. That's just so crazy to me. That's just so crazy to me. God bless those people. Rest in peace to their souls. Just tragic, senseless, and more than likely could have been avoided had he not fired 400 Federal Aviation Administrative senior officials just 8 days ago. He fired 3,000 air traffic people. Maybe this could have been prevented. Just sick. Just sick. Just very, very sick. And trash. But yeah, let's get off of that, y'all. Rest in peace to those people who lost their lives, and sending prayers and condolences to their families. Because this has to be a terrible time. But let's talk about Tommy Richman. Mr. I'm Not Hip Hop. Mr. I'm Not Hip Hop is back, and apparently he forgot that he said he wasn't hip hop. Because he's back and he just released a new song. I don't even know what the name of this damn song is. Is it called Acting Up? I think. I'm not even 100% sure. But he's back with a new song. And he pulled up to the gas station. Let me see if I can find it. Here it goes. Here's the video. Okay. So he done pulled up to the gas station. You see, he got his little black woman aesthetic. Where are the white women, Tommy? Where are the white women? Were no white women available for you? Let's play a little bit.
The same names. I don't run it down when it's set the record straight. I gotta stay alive for my fucking song, man.
What the fuck is this, Tommy? I know this ain't no Soulja Boy revamped, reverbed bullshit. What is this? I am so tired of Tommy.
You can never understand. It can never be the same. I never want to change for me.
Please, Tommy. What is this? This sounds like some Soulja Boy crank that bullshit. Maybe I'm hearing it wrong. Get this DEI out of here. This some DEI bullshit. Get this the fuck out of here. I don't know who Tommy Pickles think he playing with, but this sounds like a little hippity hoppity to me. You went from I'm not hip hop. I'm not a hip hop artist, to spinning the block. Stop playing with me, Tommy. I see what's going on. The jig is up. The jig is up. I see what's going on. That album flopped, and now you going back to what worked after, mind you, y'all remember, $1 Million Baby popped off, but he didn't want to put $1 Million Baby on the album because he didn't want to be seen as a hip hop artist, and he felt that he could succeed without having to put $1 Million Baby on his album. So he didn't put $1 Million Baby on the album, and it flopped. He thought he was bigger than the program. He thought he was bigger than hip hop. And then he seen them sales. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Now you spinning a block? From denouncing your affiliation to hip hop to doubling back and using Black women to promote your music and get you some views. Tommy, we are not dumb. We are not dumb.
Soulmate, you can never understand. It can never be the same.
Yes, we can never understand. This shit will never be the same. We will not let you play with us again. We let you slide with $1 Million Baby. You're not playing with us again. No. My people, we have to stop letting these saltines play in our face. Not the allies. Shout out to the allies. There's a big difference. Shout out to them. But Tommy Pickles, no, we getting these culture vultures out of here all 2025. This is a little too hippity hoppity for somebody who said they're not a hip hop artist. If you're not a hip hop artist, what are you doing? Why are you sampling hip hop beats? Why are you chilling at the gas station? Why do you have Black women in your video to promote your music? We ain't going. We not going. We not going. But y'all, I don't know if y'all want to listen to it or check it out, but he posted it on his Twitter or his X account. You can go give it a spin if you want to give it a spin, but Tommy Pickles is not getting a spin from me. This is how much he's gonna get from me. I ain't going for it. He getting out like Akadiddy. Shout out to ScruFaceJean. Yeah, shout out to ScruFace. Speaking of ScruFace, let's talk about ScruFace. Since you mentioned him, hold on. ScruFace. Don't I have the link to that? I thought I did. ScruFace, this video better not be copyrighted. I know that much. Let's see. So ScruFace is a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure y'all know who ScruFace is. He's a reactor. I think he's also a rapper or artist, right? In his spare time when he's not doing his reactions, right? And him and Akademiks had been having, I guess, like a little back and forth or whatever. I think Screw was doing the reactions to, the Drake and Kendrick situation. And he was tweeting and stuff like that. And I guess he said something about Akademiks. Akademiks didn't like it. Akademiks tried to like sun him, I guess, on his YouTube channel. And ever since then, Screw been on his bumper. And he's made it his duty to stay on Akademiks bumper. And if you're on Akademiks bumper, you're cool with me. I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody who's willing to crack Akademiks muffin every single chance they get. So shout out to Screw for that. Then the situation with Akademiks and the 15-year-old boy happened. Shout out to the cousin Demi for the 10 members gifted. If you got a membership, please drop some roses in the chat. W Demi, appreciate you, cousin. Please drop some roses in the chat for Demi for supporting and handing out those gifted memberships. So yeah, the situation happened with the 15-year-old Noor, where Akademiks was being very disgusting, vile, perverted, pedophilic with the 15-year-old, asking him all type of terrible questions regarding his sexuality, if he's sexually active, would he have oral sex with a man, would he let a man penetrate him, a whole bunch of unnecessary conversations. Like I said, pedophilic, perverted, just disgusting, nasty. And this 15-year-old boy was giving him pushback, which shout out to his parents, because the little boy had the right sense of mind to tell this weirdo, no, you're being weird. I do know that his mom had passed away. So shout out to the dad. But I remember Screw was gonna interview this young man, but I personally told him on Twitter and in private, if he's not interviewing this child with the parent present, he should not be doing so. I don't care if people got mad at it. I don't give a fuck. No shade to Screw. He has a personal beef with Akademiks, and keep it at that. This situation is so much bigger than what the fuck him and Akademiks had going on, and he's not a child psychologist or child service worker. So I personally told him, don't interview that child, because what if something comes back on you? I get what you're trying to do, but don't do that. And he was receptive to that. I mean, at first he was like, his father said it was okay, but I'm like, nigga, are you stupid? Like, don't do that. But then he was receptive to it or whatever. He respected what I was telling him. So shout out to Screw for that, for listening. But he kept to the program, and he's been releasing his music. He's been releasing his music, and he put out a new song, and I wanted to listen to it with y'all. I heard like a couple 30 seconds of it, so I didn't listen to the whole thing. So let's listen to it together, right? To tell the story. I'll bring you the final installment. I'm crying with this what is this, Akademiks basement where he be streaming at. And it got the pedo marker on it. What we're now referring to as the autopsy of a bad body. We're not taking our foot off these sickos' necks. We packing up anyone who messes with kids. Please help spread awareness to the problem. Tweet Akadiddy, and I will retweet everyone and follow the first 50 people I see. Akadiddy is hilarious. I gotta talk to you about the love he gives to me. Where do I? The Akadiddy strikes again. Goodbye, my friend. It's like the last scene from Mice and Men. Let's slow it down for my revenge. You about to die again. This ain't the type of bridge you try to mend. Tell me again. I like this black and white, but me and the cousins were discussing this earlier. They saw it before me in the Discord, but they were the first couple 30 seconds, it sounds like he is taking from Scarface. What the hell is the song called? That this was, it seems like it was inspired by. I forgot the damn I Seen a Man Die, I think it is. I think that's what the name of the song is, because it has the same flow. Scarface in the video had the glasses on as well. So I think that's what he was inspired by. What kind of man go sexualize a child? Or you was trolling? These the type of jokes that make you smile? It's sickening. He's 15. Is that your type of style? How you can't tell that boy was uncomfortable? I wanted to box you down. Maybe because I'm a father now. Predators are all around, but I don't got no tolerance when your offense involves a child. But it's okay because you paid him right, taking the trial. Ain't that the... That's another thing that was crazy to me about this whole Nora and Akademiks situation. He tried to put it off like, oh, that's our little brother. We bring him in. He, like I said, his mom is deceased, and the little boy was going through something, I guess, and he was confiding in these grown ass men in this Discord. And Akademiks was like, oh, we be there for him. We be trying to lift him up. And we even gave him money. And I'm just like, those are all like some of the first steps of grooming. Like, you don't get cool points because you gave this little boy some money. No. That just helps further prove the allegations of grooming. Llama, red pajama. The same thing that pimps be saying, that's kind of wild. And after all of that, the fathers want to hawk you down. That's just my 2 cents. My pennies wise, I'm trying to walk this clown. You so busy trying to be young, you forgot you're not a child. Them things you said about bad baby are gonna haunt you now. Wait, what the fuck did he say about bad baby? Bad baby is the girl from Dr. Phil, right? What did Akademiks say about bad baby? Ain't she young as hell too, right? I think she like over 21 now, though. Akadiddy strikes again. You talked about Freddie Gibbs' kid. That's gotta end. Cause that's gonna make a nigga question where your father's been. Like Mayor Wood Studios, he commented about her breasts when she was 15. So this is just a repeated cycle. of him being disgusting and predatory, groomish with underage people. This is his routine. This is his routine, basically.
Do you see him? Wanna be him? Do you talk to him? Or is his lack of affection why you be arguing with all these fucking rappers all the time? I know it bothers him. Probably see his dad yelling at him when Meek talked to him. Now we gobbling Drake cause of daddy issues, obviously. Told us he was sexually trolling. I was like, fam, Saucy Santana trolled you and you cried on cam. That kid acted more mature than your whole camp. Damn, let me find out Nora's more of a man. And it don't matter if he a boy. What kind of excuse is that? You don't see the abuse in that? Ain't that how Lil Boom got snatched? And
that was another thing as well. I like that Screw is putting in to the song everything that Akademiks was saying, because that's another thing. They were saying, oh, because it's a boy, it's fine, it's not a girl. No, it doesn't matter what gender it is. There's no reason for you as a 35, 33, 35-year-old man should be asking a 15-year-old boy if he would allow another man to penetrate him anally. Like, why is that a conversation? Why is it that you as a grown man can identify that you should not be having any type of sexual conversations with another child, especially a child that's not your family? I get one thing to say, ask a young man, oh, are you sexually active? Are you being safe? Are you making sure you're wearing a condom? Making sure you're doing whatever it is that you need to be doing? You're protecting yourself? That's a different type of conversation. The other shit you were asking? No. And it does not matter if it's a boy or a girl. You're disgusting. Period.
Takashi's in your posse, but I'm cool with that. I expect trash to be around the sewer ring. R.I.P. Newski, when he died, you called that boy a coon. How'd you get Dirk up in a room without you getting boomed? You blew up off disrespect, laughing at the wars of feuds. Niggas getting mortal wounds, why you getting all the views? Don't apologize for war on Chirac, that's not the move. If you really sorry, take it down, that's what you not gonna do. The alcoholic strikes again. Hennessy's really your enemy, it is not your friend. You need the shit to speak your shit, but when's it all gonna end? It's like your whole career you just been on an awful bench. You awful cringe, and we know all your friends conditional. They say you had to pay your ex to stick with you. It's pitiful, it's lit for you. Drake got you buzzing like a Lil B. Shit. And all it cost it was your credibility. Nipsey said that you was gonna self-destruct literally. The fact that he ain't here to see it's really killing me. Dang. I hate it had to be this way. Until I think of what was Zia said. Nasty nigga, your downfall is our joy. And now it makes sense that your favorite rapper's the boy. Nobody really.
Listen, he's spitting. It does make sense that he would be going this hard for Drake, because birds of a feather flock together, or whatever, however the saying goes. He champions that because he's with that. Akademiks, you were caught being inappropriate, predatory, groomish with a 15-year-old boy. And Drake was also caught texting a 14-year-old, 15-year-old girl. It's what y'all do. It's a part of the program at this point.
He likes you, my nigga, let's not be coy. They don't choose you, they just use you, let's put it all on the floor. If nobody ever told you, I'ma tell it to you raw. If you ain't exploit a war, we wouldn't know who you are. Now the problem is you built too many enemies for sure. Is the money really worth not going outside anymore? Cause you scared some little boy from Chicago with little toys who's mad that you laughed at his dead uncle when he was 4?
Okay, he's spitting. Cause I say it all the time. You gotta come out that basement at some point. You got to come out that basement at some point, and you can't just be sneaking in through the back door, because when you come outside, that's the only time niggas see you is when you're creeping in through the back door. You have to come outside at some point. And somebody's going to want to shadow box with you. Somebody's going to want to have a conversation with you. A nice conversation with you.
Damn. And an apology is frivolous. When you was in your 30s when you did the shit. You was preying on his innocence. You know your legacy is villainous. When they tell your story, you'll be feeling this. Cause you ain't famous, dog, you infamous. And maybe no woman wanna give you kids, but if they did, what you did would get you sick, bitch. Even if they didn't, we still should, man. Everything is election. You know how these niggas be. Where do I hold the fantasy?
If Max said he wanted to try, you let you?
No.
Why not? Yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside you. Yo, if Max got a sister and she threw you, would you smash her?
Oh my God, I don't even want to listen to this. Bad baby got oh, this was what y'all was saying in the comments. Take a stand and tweet Akadiddy. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. In this clip of Nipsey. Shout out to Screw for that. That was a good song. He did his thing. And shout out to him for staying on Akademiks' head, because we see what was happening with these other streamers and these other media personalities. These motherfuckers is scared to call Akademiks out. Have y'all noticed it? Like, they're scared to call him out. And I just don't get it. Like, does he have something over y'all? Like, why are y'all scared to call what he's been doing what it is? Like, there's so many people that I have been disappointed in. And that should go to tell you, never have stock in these people, because at the end of the day, they be with that weird shit too. I've seen so many people try to say, oh, he didn't mean it that way. What other way can you mean asking a 15-year-old if another man could be inside of him, can penetrate him? What other way can you mean asking a child, do they drink milk, and referring to semen? What other way can we interpret that? These people are giving this disgusting person all of these excuses. And people wonder why folks like R. Kelly, folks like Diddy currently have been able to get away with all of those deviances for these many years, these decades. Because if y'all are willing to look past what Akademiks is doing, and he doesn't have as much fortune as a R. Kelly and a Diddy at the time that they were at the heights of their career, if y'all are doing that for Akademiks, it makes sense why folks was doing it for people like Diddy and R. Kelly. People do not care. People do not care. They do not care. It's insane. They say going after AK is clout chasing. Clout chasing what? Clout chasing what? People like that who like to try to go against the grain to appear different. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. And this person always is trying to go against the opposite of what people are against. And it's unfortunate that they feel as though this is the way that they can gain popularity. But all it's showing is that you're just a bitch. And that you're a weirdo. And that you're willing to die on a hill of protecting children while other people are trying to protect children. And you're like, no, it's just clout chasing. These niggas don't really want to protect children. They're just clout chasing. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? You want to be different that bad that you're saying people who are calling out him being predatory to children, clout chasers? Like, what is your life like on an everyday basis? that you want to be so different so bad, you make it a duty, you make it your personality to go against the opposite. Because I think this same person had what's the dirt also in his chat, and he was saying how, oh, everybody is only against academic what's the dirt because they don't like Drake or whatever it is the fuck that he was saying. Just stupid, just ignorant. Just ignorant. But let me change the subject. Let me change the subject because I don't want to embarrass nobody. But just know, I when I seen what I seen the other day, I spoke my piece in certain people's chats, and I don't give a fuck if somebody got upset with me. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. Ain't nobody gonna bully me. You niggas is weird. You niggas is predatory. And you niggas is bending over, shaking ass because you want to keep financial connections. That's all this is at the end of the day. They want to keep relationships because they feel as though there's some money to be made in the future, possibly. They want to keep these networking connections. So they'll ignore and look the other way. Like, no, he didn't mean it that way. Yes, the fuck he did, you fucking weirdo. You fucking predator lover. You knew what the fuck he meant. You niggas is bending over, popping ass, and selling your booty holes because you want to make some money in the future. Fucking groupies. All of you niggas is groupies. Groupies, sucking dick of another nigga because you want to be in a similar position as them. So you're willing to look past pedophilia. You're willing to look past a nigga being a predator because you want to make some money in the future. You bum ass bitch. Like, I'm so tired of these niggas. All of these niggas. Troy, Wayno, fucking Flip. All of you niggas is weirdos. Just weirdos. And Stevie Knight is another one. Tell me some, it happened to me when I was nigga, you're a fucking victim. Just because it happened to you as a child does not mean it was right. No, you're a fucking victim. You're a victim. You're supposed to stop the cycle, not continue it for other kids to then grow up and be fucking beta male women hating weirdos because you are. Like, you niggas is weird. Weird, all of y'all. Oh my God. And the fact that it's a bunch of black men, the same black men who's supposed to be seen as protectors, providers, you want women to be submissive to you? No. Why the fuck are women being submissive to y'all and y'all see other men and you submit to them for money? Losers. Anyway, let me get off of that. Y'all is not about to get my blood pressure up. Y'all not about to get my blood pressure up. Oh my God. Seeing these men pop ass the way that they've been popping ass all week. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Insane. But staying on the topic of Akademiks, I guess, he's already pushing a narrative for Aubrey's sake, y'all.
Yo, I ain't gonna
hold on. I'm mad I'm even sharing this because he doesn't deserve any type of anything, but he's helping push the new narrative that that Drake is having label issues, and he knows that this new album that Drake is gonna put out with Party Next Door, it's likely gonna flop. They're already trying to get in front of the story before the story even happens. And thankful for us, we already called this. Me and the cousins already called this. We already said before the album even dropped that they were gonna try this bullshit and say, oh, Party Next Door is the reason why the album's flopping. Oh, his issue with the label is why the album is flopping. They didn't put any money behind him. Like they're trying to put the narrative out before the album even come out, so we're not shocked when the album go triple wood. But I didn't even watch this clip. They sent it to me in the Discord and said to talk about it. So this shit is 6 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna watch the whole 6 minutes.
A lot of you, there's hella niggas in Universal. Again, I'm not hearing this from Lucian, but a lot of niggas saying, yo, Drake is about to be on the biggest humbling period of his life. And I said, what does that mean? They said, well, let him drop. Fuck the party shit. Let him just drop alone. We're going to show him what we were doing for him on a label level, what we were doing for him on a playlist level, radio level, and all the bells and whistles. Because he's going to see. And I ain't gonna lie, I looked at it, I'm like,
Every day is a new narrative with these niggas. Every day. It's a new narrative. Like, why won't they just accept the fact that he ain't got it no more? Mind you, this goes all the way back to like towards the end of 2023, y'all. Drake has been flopping since then. So I don't know why people, as far as like his new material goes, so I don't know why people are acting like, oh, he just started flopping in 2024. It's increased, obviously, because of the battle and his name has been basically ruined. But his last number one or top 5 single was October of 2023. He hasn't been the Drake of old for a very, very, very long time. And the only reason why the first person shooter with J. Cole song went well is because J. Cole was on it and they were doing the back and forth. The stuff before that also flopped. It didn't do as good as he normally does. So I don't know why he's trying to pretend like, oh, this is just some brand new shit and that this is all gonna be the label's fault. No, nigga, nobody wants to hear you and Party Next Door crooning on a freaking song. And we honestly know you don't even want to do this music with Party Next Door. You only went to Party Next Door because it was your last resort. Everything else sucked. So you went back to the drawing board. You went and found Party Next Door somewhere in the back room of a club, playing with his nose and eating chicken wings. And you said, hey, I need you. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And now you want to use Party Next Door because you're at your wit's end. You didn't want to give him the chance before. You used up all of your options and he was the last resort. The nigga you kept in a sweatshop. Like, stop playing. We already knew. We said this months ago. Me and the cousins are on video, on stream, saying once that album flop, because we know it's gonna flop, that you were gonna either blame Party Next Door or the label. We knew it. And now you're getting your best eater to push the narrative to the public before the album even comes out. Supposedly it's supposed to drop tonight because they said that he's trying to compete with The Weeknd. Very stupid. Why do you think you can compete with The Weeknd? What makes you think you can compete with The Weeknd? So I think the album is supposed to drop tonight. I don't know for sure, but we shall see. We shall see. If the album does drop tonight, do y'all want to do a reaction to it? Do y'all want me to do a live reaction to it, a live stream to it? I mean, if it does drop tomorrow, if we hit our stream goal for tomorrow, we 1 out of 10 right now. But if we hit our stream goal for tomorrow, if it does drop, I'll do a reaction to it. Not that I'm saying no. Y'all are so stupid. I'm saying, do the weekend album. Okay, if we can hit our goal, I'll do that tomorrow with y'all. If we get the random stream for tomorrow, I'll do the weekends. We can do the weekends reaction, a live stream. I'm so free division, freedom, because I haven't heard from them since that one song. What happened? Are they still stuck in the OVO sweatshop? Like, I've never seen someone who has a label and nobody from that label pops aside from The Weeknd. And Party Next Door, he had a few cute moments, but that's it. Taylor Top, shout out to you, cousin, for the donation. Found you through the Culture United stream, and I'm so glad I did. Love hearing your perspective and insight into things. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you finding me and coming over here and supporting me. Thank you so much, Taylor Tot. That means the world to me. I was so nervous going on Culture United, but it worked out well. You know, we had some haters. Some people were over there mad at me for my Joey badass takes, but I don't give a fuck. I stand by what I said. But thank you, Taylor. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, cousins, that's the narrative, y'all. That the album is gonna flop because the label is trying to, I guess, make an example out of him. Show him he's not bigger than the program. Show that we are the reason you're popping. We already knew that. We already knew they back there pushing them buttons and making him bigger than what he is. We knew that. We knew that already. We knew that already. We knew that already. You represent cousin, period. Thank you, cousin. Y'all, shout out to the cousin Stoop Side Hip Hop. She is one of the cousins who decided to start a channel. She covers all trending topics, hip hop and stuff. If y'all ever get a chance, please go over there and show her some love. She's just getting started, but she is amazing so far. So I think y'all should please support her. Kwani, if whenever y'all had a link to her channel, if you can please leave it in the comments for me. We got to get our cousin some support. She be cooking for real. And so yeah, like I was saying, they're saying that the album is gonna probably do bad because they're trying to make an example out of him. But y'all, the album isn't the only thing that's flopping. That tour that he's on, what tour? Anita Max tour, I think it's called. He not selling out. He not selling out at all. The tickets are still available, and they had to change the date. Ticketmaster sent out letters. Hello, we have been notified that due to scheduling conflicts, Drake, the Anita Max Win Tour date, originally scheduled for March 1st, has been rescheduled to March 16th. Your current tickets will remain valid for the new date. That boy can't sell tickets. Drake's New Zealand dates have been pushed back by 2 weeks. The hip hop star was originally set to play Akadiddy, sorry if I butchered that, on February 28th and March 1st at the Spark Arena, but now he'll hit the stage on March 15 and 16. The new dates are up on Ticketmaster. Y'all, the tickets is still available. The tickets are 2 for $32. Wow. Drake, what's going on? You can't sell out this little arena. The biggest rap artist, one of the biggest pop stars in the world. You can't sell out 12,000 people. What's going on? The capacity of over 12,000 people. It's the largest indoor arena in New Zealand, and you can't sell it out. That's crazy to me. But his fans are too busy worried about Kendrick Lamar and what he's doing with his stadium tour. I remember they were tweeting, I think Kendrick had sold like 33K or something, and they were saying that was a flop. They were saying that was a flop. But my man can't get an arena tour sold out? I thought he said he was big all over the world. Truth of the matter is, you ain't that nigga. You are not him. You are not who you used to be. And it reminded me of this blind item that came out back in October of 2023. I think we spoke about this blind item on the channel. But the blind items be blind iteming. The blind items be blind iteming. Because remember, they said blind item number 2, speaking of north of the border, this rapper, former wheelchair actor, is slowly coming to terms with his career's downtown. Sure, he can still draw for an arena tour, but not at the ticket price he was charging 5 years ago. One European tour promoter balked at the revenue guarantee his team demanded, noting that not even a co-headlining tour with his arch rival could garner those earnings. So he taking, not only is he taking pay cuts, this motherfucker can't even sell out a arena where you can get 2 tickets for $32. Somebody said $32. That's kind of crazy to me. Shout out to the cousins up in here who have already smashed the like button. I really, really appreciate it. It helps us, get the channel growing and gets us into that algorithm. So shout out to y'all for liking the video. Appreciate it. Hey, girl. Yes, he's very, very devalued. Don't nobody want to touch that nigga. You touch him, you might get the Codys. Okay? You touch him, he might get the Codys. He's not smart enough, girl. Kayla the Fifth said he should put this in the lawsuit, but he's not smart enough to do that. He wants to put in the lawsuit that UMG is crippling him, basically, but also in the same breath, he wants to have all of these blogs promote every month last year how he was still the most streamed rapper of 2024 up until December, at least. I think Kendrick has been the most streamed in December and January so far. He's so stupid. He's just so stupid. He's so stupid. Just dumb. Just dumb. He makes the worst life decision. The worst life decision. Aubrey, he said he was a war general, seasoned in preparation, and he just continues to prove that he's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. The dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Oz and Nikki should have linked up for a tour. They should have, but the fact of the matter is they don't really like each other in real life. None of them like each other in real life. So they don't want to really break bread with each other. They don't want to help give each other money. That's where the hassle comes in. But you would think that would be a smart thing to do. Now he's seasoned with zest. Didn't they just announce about him being the first artist to reach 1 billion streams or something like that? Yes, they did. I think they did it I think they said he was number 1 and Kendrick was number 2 in 2025. I think that's what you're referring to. But yes, I did see that. And it's funny to me because The fact of the matter is that Kendrick is number 2 and he's number 1 of reaching 1 billion streams in the year. And Drake has like 250 songs in comparison to Kendrick, who has only 100. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God, cousin Leonardo Thomas, thank you so much for the donation. Can we get some roses in the chat for Leonardo for the big donation? Appreciate you, cousin. Thank you so much. But yeah, Wayne and Nicki can't stand each other. Listen, cousin, they don't like each other. They don't like each other. They do not like each other at all. Hey, the roses in the chat for the cousin Leonardo. Appreciate you. Hold on a second. Drake is literally spiraling like Kendrick said he would. He told us Kendrick was lying, but anything unconfirmed during the rap beat, Drake continues to confirm after it. Yuckwis, you are not wrong. I was listening to Euphoria the other day again, and if y'all listen to that song, it feels like Kendrick literally just wrote that song. Have y'all ever gone back and listened to Euphoria? And it sounds like he wrote it today because he hit every single point. Everything he said in that song that would happen happened. It's wild. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. And every single thing that Drake projected onto Kendrick, like I keep saying this so I'm blue in the face. Every single thing he projected on Kendrick came back to him. Every single thing. Every single thing. The situation with the kid's mama, with Whitney, he the one who has the issues with his baby mama. The disrespecting the child's mother, that's you, Drake. That was you who was begging Sophie for an abortion and calling her bitches and stuff like that. That was you. Saying Kendrick got to drop and give top 50. No, that's you who were in the background fighting with your label. That was you who was fighting with your label. That was you fighting with your label. That's just so crazy to me. That's just wild to me. That every single thing that this man said has come back to him. You reaching out to Kai Cenat, begging Kai Cenat for attention? No, bro, that was you. That was you. That was you begging Kai Cenat. Stay on stream. Now you got this nigga in a lawsuit. That was you. Every projection that you said about Kendrick was actually something you were personally going through. And that's crazy to me. That's wild. That's wild. Lilia Ezreal, appreciate you for the donation, cousin. Thank you so much. Drake's career was over by the time Euphoria dropped. Listen. Did I say my theory on this channel? First of all, how can I say my theory on somebody else's platform? I did that twice, and I don't even think I did it on my own platform. That's crazy. But for those who haven't heard my theory regarding Drake, buckle up, take a seat, get comfortable. Because this is my theory, is that Drake has been having this issue with the label, and they have been in negotiations with him in this big 400 million contract, right? You know how his fans love to brag about that fucking contract. Like they brag about that $400 million contract as if it's their contract. Like I've never seen a bunch of people suck off somebody else getting $400 million and their asses is broke. Never seen it in my life. But the big $400 million contract, I literally got I literally got spammed with bots for calling this out on Twitter. Because I was telling them how he's flopping. That 400 million contract that he has is a slave contract, and he's trying his best to get out of it or get as much money from it that he can. And they were telling me, "Oh, you need to shut the fuck up. Your fat ass don't know nothing." My fat ass know a little something. But anyway, this is my theory. He's been negotiating with this contract since 2023, 22-ish or whatever. Trying to figure out what it is that he can do to, I guess, either up his money or get out of it, right? The label said to him, "Oh, you need to present us something because your music hasn't been doing well. You're not selling. We're surviving off your back catalog, right?" They told him, "You ain't Drake. You ain't the old BBL Drizzy that you used to be. You ain't the old God's Plan Drake. You ain't the old Kiki Do You Love Me Drake. That's not you no more. Your numbers are dwindling." So they told him, "Okay, you need to, one, put out an album that's groundbreaking, that defies all genres, that gets people to want to do this genre." He decided, "Oh, let's do this dance. Let's do this dance album. I know Beyonce is doing this dance album, but I'm gonna steal the concept from her while I'm helping her work on her own album, Renaissance." So he decided to steal the album concept from Beyonce. He released it. He supposedly wrote it in like did he say 2 weeks or 2 months? One of them. He said he wrote it in a short time span. Released it on Kendrick's birthday, which is funny. Never mind. What is it called? Honestly, never mind. Yeah. So they told him, release a groundbreaking album that's going to get people going, that's going to get people to want to recreate something similar. The album flopped. That's off the table. You can't present that to UMG as, "Hey, this is my work. This is what I did. This was what I was able to change the game up." Beyonce dropped self-titled, unannounced, changed the way we release music, changed the whole date. They used to release music on Mondays or something like that. Now they do it Thursday into Friday. Beyonce was able to do that. They wanted Drake to kind of do something similar. He couldn't do it. That option is off the table. Second option, AI. Make everybody comfortable with AI. Kendrick said it in America Has a Problem. Even AI got to practice cloning Kendrick. UMG, please don't play possum. You know I'm a businessman doing as follows. Y'all over there doing some crazy shit. I don't want to be a part of that. Also, Beyonce called me and said, "Get this nigga. He stepped on my project, tried to be a sneaky ass bitch. Good thing his album flopped, but I still want you to slap the shit out of him because he released it on your birthday." Kendrick said, "Bet, I've been always wanting to get that nigga. I've been always wanting to punch him in his face. Top been telling me to chill, but now I'm on go. I'm ready to press go on this motherfucker." So he got on America's Problem and did what he had to do. He's supposed to make AI acceptable. He's been working on other songs, that push-up song, that tailor-made song. We know it was all AI. We know. Ends up flopping as well. So he can't even use the AI, but before he even got to the tailor-made, his last option, you need to beat Kendrick Lamar in a battle. You need to beat Kendrick Lamar in a battle. And he was willing to take that risk, y'all, because he believed that UMG would help him win. He thought UMG would help him win because UMG stepped in when Pusha T was releasing those songs or trying to release those songs, going at Drake, and they stopped him from releasing those songs. He thought UMG would do the same thing to Kendrick Lamar, but his dumb ass didn't fail to realize that Kendrick Lamar ain't fucking Pusha T. Granted, Pusha T whooped your ass in the battle. But he thought he could get away with it because he thought for some reason Kendrick Lamar is this SoundCloud rapper. I know he knew better, but he was willing to bet that UMG would have his back. And UMG said, hell no. I make money either way from both of you niggas. It's a fair fight. It's a friendly fight. Go. And now he's upset because UMG said, no, you want to go at it with Kendrick? Go at it. Prove yourself. Prove why we should give you $600 million. And this motherfucker struck out all 3 times. And that's how we have this lawsuit now. And this is why in the lawsuit he's saying UMG refused to make Kendrick take those songs down with those lyrics. Because he planned to basically put a muzzle on Kendrick, in my opinion. He wanted UMG to put a muzzle on Kendrick. And UMG said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. And plus, at the end of the day, they couldn't because Kendrick is not signed to UMG. He just has a distribution deal. Drake, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. But that's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but it makes the most sense. It makes the most sense to me. That's what I believe. That's what I believe happened. You can agree or disagree with me, but he had 3 opportunities to prove to UMG why he's worth the money that he's requesting because the new music sucks and he failed all 3 times. And now his last resort, because he sees he can't get out of that contract and UMG isn't going to let him go. They're not going to let him go. So now he's throwing a temper tantrum. And he's alleging anti-Semitism. That's the nastiest thing you could ever do, to try to allege he's being discriminated against because he a Jew. My nigga, you said you and Lucien was like Kobe and Shaq. He's the real big JEW. So how is this Jew on Jew crime? That's not how this works. That's not how this works. It's not how this shit works. But yeah, y'all, they're trying to push this narrative that his album is gonna flop because UMG is going to show him that they are in charge. Whatever, it's gonna flop because it's gonna flop. Because no one is checking for him anymore. And that's his fault. He really thought he could be Kendrick Lamar, y'all. He really thought he could be Kendrick Lamar. Like, that just blows my mind. That really blows my mind. I don't know what he was thinking. He was in his left mind. He wasn't in his right mind. He was in his left mind when he thought that. So what we got next? What do we have next? I guess we could stay on the topic of Kendrick because Dr. Dre is going viral because of his comments that he made about Not Like Us. Oh, Davis, that's funny you said that because I'm literally about to get on this topic. Thank you so much for sending in a donation. I really appreciate it. Dr. Dre said he loved Not Like Us after Drake spoke on Kendrick's family. The Ville has the video up now. Shout out to the Ville. That's my guy. But yeah, again, thank you for the donation. But yeah, I wanted to touch on that topic real quick. Is this the audio? Okay, yeah, so this is the audio. So Dr. Dre said that he loves Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Says Drake mentioning Kendrick's family was a mistake. He's quoted saying, I love that record. I don't want to get negative fuck it. I don't want to get negative. I love negativity. As long as it's not like me being in some negative shit. Is that bad to say? I don't give a fuck. But anyway, my whole thing is about being positive. I love positivity as well. And moving forward, but the fact I heard Drake say something about Kendrick's wife and his kids, that made me say, adios. Let's listen to this clip real quick. Hopefully this don't copyright me or nothing.
This life, he's Michael Jackson, and so you know who I want to fuck with? The one person who can do
this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel, just that whole experience made me feel proud of
I love that record. I'm gonna say this on camera, and I don't want to get negative, you know.
Fuck it, Dre. Let's get negative. Why not? Why fucking not? Let's get negative.
My whole shit is about being positive and moving forward and all that shit. But the fact that I heard Drake say something negative about Kendrick's wife and his kids.
Yeah, and that was so crazy for him to speak on Whitney. Like that's always Drake's kryptonite, is he talks about people's family. He did it with Pusha T. He did it even with Nicki and Meek Mill. He brought up Nicki. Like, stop doing that.
That made me say, adios. This dope ass motherfucker, Kendrick Lamar, are you really saying something negative about his wife and kids?
Just dumb.
That's when I clocked out.
It's crazy. I was having this conversation. I was like, what made him wake up and having the best life? He's Michael Jackson, and so you know who I want to.
He's not Michael Jackson. Stop saying that. Oh my God. Michael, I am so sorry that they be comparing this whack ass bitch to you. He is not Michael Jackson.
Fuck with the one person who can do
this motherfucker. Drake fucked around and stepped on Rosecrans Central. That was a big mistake.
Stop to use the bathroom.
That was a big mistake, bro.
At the wrong store.
Facts. So that was Dr. Dre, y'all, sharing his opinion on Drake basically bringing up Whitney and the children. Like he said, big mistake. Why he messed with this man's family, especially about a man who warned you at least. Kendrick warned him at least like 3 times, right, y'all? I think he warned him in Euphoria. He warned him in 616 in LA like 10 times in one song. Even in Meet the Grams. Well, no, because that's when it went crazy. So he warned him at least in 2 songs. 2 songs, at least 20 times in those 2 songs. But he didn't take heed. He did not take heed, which was dumb on his part. Right, locking Stratos twice in Euphoria. And he said it several times. He even told him, hey, bro, you got some snakes in your camp in 616 in LA. He warned this man, but he still did it anyway. And he has nobody but to blame but himself. But with Dr. Dre saying what he said, there are other people like, oh, Dre, well, you need to shut the fuck up because ain't you abusive too? You know that come with it. They're telling him, you need to shut the fuck up because don't you got your own weird cases? And it's like, I get both sides. I definitely get both sides of the coin because me personally, I didn't care for Dr. Dre coming out at the pop out, but I understood why he came out at the pop out. Dr. Dre has his own abusive behavior, right, in the past. I don't know what he's done as of lately, but Dr. Dre had a questionable past when it came to abusing women. So me personally, like I said, I did not care for him being at the pop out. I low-key kind of wish he wasn't there. But like I said, I get why he was there. He's literally Kendrick Lamar's mentor. He is Kendrick Lamar's mentor. He's the one who really put Kendrick Lamar in position to have a shop. So I get why he was there. And people are bringing that up. They're saying he needs to just shut the fuck up and not speak. But why can't he speak? Why can't he speak? Why can't he speak? He can speak on a trending topic. It's a popular topic. And then the Ovi hoes who are saying, "Oh, well, you got a weird case too. You shouldn't say anything." Don't tell Dr. Dre he can't say nothing, and you niggas ignoring this nigga kissing a 17-year-old on the stage. Did Dr. Dre do some fucked up shit when he was young with Michelle? 100%. 100%. Did he do some fucked up shit with D Barnes? 100%. He's gonna have to live with that for the rest of his life, and he should have to. He should have to wear that. He should have to wear that. And I believe he apologized to both of those women. They don't gotta accept his apology. And I don't blame them if they don't accept his apology, because nigga, you ain't gonna whoop my ass and make my life miserable and think I'm gonna accept your apology. Sorry, I'm not. But at the end of the day, as long as he gets rehabilitated, I would hope so. I don't know. Then that's all that matters at the end of the day. But yeah, they're like, "Oh, he needs to shut the fuck up." Who asked him anything? Who asked him anything? The person that's interviewing him asked him. Isn't that what the point of an interview is? To ask questions about one of the most popular things that's going on right now? Again, I could have dealt without him being at the pop-up. But I'm not going to question it, because that's Kendrick's mentor. He wanted him there for one of the biggest moments of his career. I'm just going to act like I ain't see that shit. Shout out to Leonardo. Ain't no black power when your baby groomed by a coward. Okay? Preach. Preach. And it's not like you guys are saying these things because you really care. Just like it's not like you guys care that Kendrick allegedly was whooping Whitney's ass. Because at the same token, you guys are photoshopping pictures of her with bruises on herself. You guys don't care. You're just doing this as a aha, I gotcha. When it's like, no, you don't give a fuck about that because you support Drake. You still support Drake. So cut the bullshit. Shout out to the cousin, Davis Lewis again. Shout out to Leonardo. The spell of Buried Alive is very Haruk with Drake and Kendrick. Explain that to me, Leonardo. Explain to me what you mean about that. Explain to me what you mean about that. Haha, jokes on you, high five. Drake is struggling selling tickets to his shows in Australia. He's selling some tickets, $18 US. Yep, we just spoke about that, cousin. I don't know if you missed it, but we literally just got finished talking about that. Last year I tried to lift the black artists, but there's a difference between black artists and whack artists. Facts. Artistic One, appreciate you for the donation, cousin. Thank you so much. But yeah, y'all, that's what they saying about Dr. Dre. Right, folks don't care. It's just a gotcha moment. I think there are some people, a lot of people who do care. I do believe there are a lot of people who do care, but there's a lot more people who don't care, who are just doing this as a I gotcha moment. And those people are the people who need to shut the fuck up, because you don't care. You don't give a fuck. Because if you did, you wouldn't support someone like Drake, who probably has similar instances as Dr. Dre. from his past. What Kayla said. I don't see him. Dre was accused of DV a few years ago. Who the hell did he hit? Is it his wife? Because I remember him and his ex-wife were going at it at court. I do remember that. And I think also his daughter, one of his estranged daughters, was calling him out for something. But I think that's what you're referring to. His ex-wife. Because I think his ex-wife took him to court or something like that. A scribe called Tess. Hey, cousin. Them OB hoes been crying ever since their god Aubrey got his back kicked in by Kendrick. They are butthurt over that. Listen, cousin, they will not let this shit go. They will not let it go. Like the amount of crying and boo-hooing that you see all over social media, it's low-key pathetic. Like, it's pathetic. Embarrassing. Existence. Shout out to the cousin Existence for helping us hit our 10 out of 10 goal. We got another stream tomorrow. Thank you, Existence. Haven't seen you in a minute, Monie. Yeah, cousin, where you been? Where you been, cousin? But no, last week, cousin, I was going through it last week. Last week, I went through it with my car. Somebody stole my damn car last week. I was going through it. But we back. We back on track. We on our scheduled program. If y'all don't know, every Tuesday and Thursday, we go live 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's our schedule. And then we have a random stream throughout the week if we hit our goal. So we hit our goal this week. So we back live tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll figure it out when we get there. Shout out to the cousin. Appreciate you. A money grip. Thank you, cousin. Appreciate you. I need all the prayers, all the good prayers I can get. Thank you. Fat Thomas Clark. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel and become a cousin. Become a part of the family. The link. Join our Discord. We be in there chilling. We got like 700 people in there, but only like 40 people talk. But it's okay. I'm glad y'all joined. Glad y'all joined. Taylor top question. What's your astrological sign? I guess I'm a Sagittarius. November 28th. I'm a Sagittarius. What's y'all signs? Put y'all signs in the chat. I need to know what my cousin's signs are. Put y'all signs in the chat. We big Sag gang over here. Shout out to Storm. That's my cousin. We big Sag over here. November 28th. Hey, again, shout out to Leonardo for the donations. He's killing it. The body double bars, death, life, and rebirth from the contrast perspective of Drake and Kendrick is a bit scary and entertaining, like Harry Potter and Voldemort, no cap. Tomorrow, we might have to look into that because I've listened to Buried Alive a couple times, but I haven't really listened to it. I think we should do that tomorrow. We should definitely do that tomorrow. Facts. Okay. Aquarius, big Aquarius, twin, Sag gang all day. That's my birthday, twin. My birthday, twin. Charlotte is a Cancer. We got some Libras up in the building. Capricorn, big Capricorn, Alika. Scorpio. I have such a love and hate relationship with Scorpios. A big love and hate relationship with Scorpio. September 23rd. What's that? Is that an Aquarius? I could be all wrong. I don't know. Sorry. Virgo. Autonomous. Don't piss me off. Some virgin. What do you mean about that, Aunt? What the hell do you mean about you're a virgin? Libra, Gemini. Me and Geminis. Love y'all, hate y'all, love y'all again. Anyone still listening to Gen X? Dre, let me tell you something, Dre. I be in my other cousins' live streams, and you be asking the same question. Yes, we still listening to Kendrick Lamar. You want to know how much we still listening to it? Right before I came on stream, I was listening to it. Right before I got on stream, I was listening to it. Yes, we are still listening to Gen X, nigga. We still listening to it. We bumping it. 1 through 12, 12 through 1. Yes. I see you when everybody chat asking this question. Shout out to you for the donation, though, Dre. Appreciate you. I was listening to what is that? Reincarnated? Yes. Reincarnated. I was listening to. Also, shout out to Marquita Bynum for the donation on Cash App. Appreciate you, cousin. Thank you. Facts. Wait, where is that? Dre out here doing temp checks. I respect it too. He either doing temperature checks for a good reason, or he's seeing if we just fuck with it. I'm gonna assume he's doing temperature checks to make sure we all one band, one sound. He's making sure we all one band, one sound. Okay, that's just what I'm gonna assume. That Dre is making sure we all are on our P's and Q's and doing what the fuck we supposed to be doing. Okay. I think the vinyls ship in February. They changed the date. We are the cipher. Shout out to Skip and DJ. Shout out to them. Who is Luther? I will never get over that shit. Who is Luther? Never get over that. Shout out to my cousins over there at We Are Deciphered. Y'all go check them out when you can. So funny. Peekaboo, Hey Now is my go-to lately. Yeah, y'all. I'll be rapping these songs like I wrote the shit. It's kind of ridiculous. You can't tell me I didn't write these songs because I feel like I wrote them. I really feel like I wrote them. Were any of y'all able to get any merch? Super Bowl merch? That's what I want to know. Were y'all able to get some merch? I was able to get a shirt. I was able to get some shorts. That jacket sold out in 10 minutes. And that's so shocking to me because that bitch was $750 and they only made 100. They only made 100 of them, but they sold out. That was crazy to me. The shorts were sold out. Yeah, a lot of them already sold out. I think the pullover sweater and the NFL jersey is still available, but I won't be surprised if that bitch is sold out tomorrow. They need to restock. Speaking of the Super Bowl, let's stay on that topic. Absol had the people in a frenzy. What's that, last night? Late last night? He had the folks in a frenzy because he sent out a tweet. He said, listen, I have never gotten a FT from free. Shaking my fucking head. I just shed a tear. Dead homie. Super Bowl Is this 59? History. PG Lane, Top Dog Entertainment. So he sent that tweet out, and everybody was like, Black Hippy reunion, Black Hippy reunion. Ah. And I thought so too. Until I calmed the fuck down and read the tweet again like a sane person. I had to get my thoughts together. So basically, after reading it again, basically what he's saying, he said, listen, I have never gotten a FaceTime, not a feature. People thought he was saying feature, but it's actually a FaceTime from Free, which is Dave Free. I just shed a tear. Dead Homie, Super Bowl, History, PG Lane, Top Dog. So what I'm assuming after a bitch came back down from Earth is that basically they're in rehearsals and Dave Free FaceTime Absol and showed him the rehearsals probably. That's what I think. That's what this means. It doesn't mean he got a feature that he's gonna be a part of the Super Bowl or anything like that. But like I said, if in my last stream, I would love to see TDE up there. Now, I don't know what the hell Absol will perform, but just stand him off to the side. You know he blind and he need help. Just stand him off to the side and he can do his little 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, you know? But I would love to see TDE up there. I need to see TDE up there. It's their 20th anniversary. They haven't dropped the album that they were supposed to drop the album. They didn't. This would be perfect. Why not? I don't want to see nobody else. I don't give a fuck that it's in New Orleans. I don't want to see Lil Wayne. I don't want to see the Cash Money Millionaires. I don't want to see them niggas. Especially after they disrespected Kendrick. And I don't want to see Master P and No Limit Soldiers. I don't want to see them. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't want to see it. Because I seen Master P after he was talking cash shit. I seen Master P on, I think, Mav Hoffa's podcast, and his tone was changed. He was talking with respect for Kendrick Lamar. And people are feeling like, oh, that means he might show up at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, if you listening to this, I know you probably not, but if you fucking listening to this, David Free, if you listening to this, Monie does not want to see no fucking No Limit Soldiers. I do not want to see Romeo and ICD College. I don't. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them. They can do that shit on their own time. They can do that shit during Mardi Gras. This is about Kendrick Lamar and PG Lang. Don't piss me off, Kendrick. Don't piss me off. And I know Kendrick, he's a little demon when he got to be a little demon, but he has a good heart. And I'm hoping he don't forgive none of them niggas. Please do not bring them up there. They are not worthy. They do not deserve to be up there after they disrespected you and try to shit on your moment. Juvenile, Manny Fresh, Master P, whoever, they don't deserve it. But if you do, whatever. It's crazy. But yeah, y'all. Absol had us feeling like he about to be at the Super Bowl, but that's not what he was saying. I just think that Dave Free probably called him and showed him the rehearsals, and he was just excited at what he was seeing, that history is going to be made. And I already know how Kendrick is gonna come. Every time he puts on a performance, a televised performance, it's always top tier. He brings it. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I'm hoping to see TDE up there if he decides to bring someone up there. I don't want to see Tyler. I don't give a fuck. I like Tyler too, but I don't want to see his ass. I don't want to see him. I don't. I don't even want to see SZA. But I'm compromising. Facts. This is Kendrick moment. This is not a group project. It's not. It's not. They picked the right person to headline the Super Bowl. And that's what Desiree, CEO of Roc Nation, said. She said, we picked the correct person for the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne, shut all that fucking crying up. Shut all that crying and whining up. We don't want to fucking hear it. So Roc Nation chose Kendrick Lamar, not Lil Wayne, for the Super Bowl halftime show. And here's why. The company CEO says Lamar was the right person for the show at this moment. Let's see. So they're saying Lil Wayne was an option. He was a thought. Now, did they go in the room and say, hey, pick between these niggas, and they just decided to go with Kendrick? No, I don't think that's what happened. What I believe is he was thought of because they're in New Orleans, which makes sense. That's reasonable. Desiree Perez, the CEO of Jay-Z's Roc Nation, shared these and other insights during a recent interview about the entertainment for the Super Bowl. Roc Nation, which encompasses a record company, music and sports management, music publishing, and more, has collaborated with the NFL since 2020. Let's see where she's talking at. They talk about Jay-Z turning it down. How people weren't happy with the Super Bowl when it was in Atlanta. Like, why the hell would you go to the Super Bowl in Atlanta and you picked who did they pick? Maroon 5. Like, what were you thinking? That did not make sense. So they ended up calling Jay-Z and said, hey, we need help. We need help. We need your expertise to come in and curate and produce a halftime show. And it shouldn't be the NFL. So they called Jay-Z and said, bruh, help us out. Rap, not the only option. The process is more involved than simply recruiting an artist with hits. If it was just booking an act, that's easy, Perez said, but it's not. It's more about when, why, and who. What is the theme? What is the pulse of the times, of where we're going, of what people are listening to? We take all of that into consideration. Inevitably, some Super Bowl viewers will be unhappy. Not everyone in the world listens to the same thing, which makes sense, right? What else she said? Where is it? So basically, she admitted that the list starts with Jay-Z. Jay-Z puts together a little list, and he comes back with ideas. It really starts with his thinking. It's easier for him. It's almost like a chef picking the specials for the evening. He comes up with a short list, and we work our way through that. So Lil Wayne was on the list, y'all. Lil Wayne was on the list. Numerous factors are considered, including the host city. It was no coincidence that Super Bowl in Miami, first halftime show produced by Roc Nation, starred Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. In Inglewood, California, featured West Coast rap. Roc Nation intentionally stocked this year's pregame program with Louisiana talent. John Baptiste, I think that's his name, Baptiste, will sing the national anthem. Troy, trombone Shorty Andrews, and Christian pop singer Lauren, who was born in Lake Charles, grew up in Lafayette, will team up for America the Beautiful. That's going to be good. I want to see that. And contemporary R&B singer Lettucey, who was born and raised in New Orleans before moving to Cali, will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing. Lettucey is going to do good as well. Considering Lil Wayne, let's get to the goods, y'all. Let's get to the goods. Lamar's career is at an all-time high. This spring, the Pulitzer and Grammy winner will embark on a grand national tour. He had an incredible year, very deserving of the attention. The Grammys also acknowledged that. That's part of the consideration for the halftime show. I told y'all them people at the Grammys be talking. I told y'all the people at the Grammys be talking. Lil Wayne had that Grammy situation where he showed up literally 5 minutes before the performance. And when that person who worked behind the scenes came out and said they would never pick Lil Wayne, I told y'all it had something to do with that. These different entities talk to each other. If you go from place to place fucking up, not being on time, missing rehearsals, people are going to share that information with the next person and say, hey, don't book him. Don't book him. He going to show up late. He going to show up drunk. He going to show up belligerent. All right. And when I said that, they told me I didn't know what I was talking about. New Orleans is so rich in culture, Des said, we have to take into consideration whoever is going to perform can speak to music culture regardless of age. It has to nod to real music regardless of the genre, and Kendrick does that. Kendrick's richness and culture is really a nod to New Orleans. If I seen somebody say that and I'm from New Orleans and you ain't picking me, I'm going to be mad as fuck. Another rap star with far more direct connection to New Orleans, Holly Grove native Lil Wayne, publicly championed for the halftime job. Wayne's name did come up during the discussions. I didn't choose the artist, but I do believe that definitely there was a consideration for Lil Wayne. But ultimately, the decision was made that Kendrick is the right person for the show at this moment. Wayne has expressed disappointment at being passed over. During his sold-out Little Louisiana Fest at the Smoothie King Center, he said that he felt that he wanted his mother to see him at a hometown Super Bowl. Y'all, why does lady say all? Why does lady say all to him saying that he wanted his mother to see him at a hometown Super Bowl? Her saying all reminded me of Kendrick and Like That when he was saying, oh, why would she say that? Why would you say that? We love that everybody wants to be on the stage, that we've completely changed conversations to fighting for it versus boycotting. We've come a long way. Oh my God. The halftime performer typically conceptualizes the look and feel of the production. What viewers will see February 9th in the season Superdome originated with Lamar. It was his decision to add singer SZA, a freaking collaborator in his Grand National Tour, co-headliner Perez said. So they letting you know Dave and Kendrick got the keys. What you're going to see is all because of Kendrick. Not because somebody else asked him to do it. This is what he wants to do. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. That lady said, oh. Oh my God. No, she didn't say oh at this nigga saying he was sad. He wanted his mama to see him. Lil Wayne, please. You are in no shape to perform at the Super Bowl. My boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're just not. You know when you should have been complaining? Y'all know when Wayne should have been complaining? Is in 2013 when Beyonce headlined. That's when you were in your prime, Wayne. That's when you were at the best of the best. You were listed as one of the top rappers. Your performance was better. You had all your locks. You know, you weren't walking around with 3 locks. That's when you had your best chance. And you said nothing. You said nothing. Now you're walking around with 4 locks. You can barely stand up. This is the wrong time to be upset. But I get it. 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 I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Facts, facts, Lex. Hit him with the bless your heart, child. Bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart, baby. Maybe next time. That's crazy. That is fucking hilarious. That shit tickled me when I read it. She said, oh, Tito. Poquito, Tito. Leonardo Thomas, thank you again for the donation. Frank Ocean. What you mean, Frank Ocean? Frank Ocean been in hiding. Frank Ocean said, fuck us. He's never putting out music ever again. I know we complain about Rihanna not putting out music in almost a decade. Frank Ocean said, fuck it. Never putting out music ever again. Travis Scott popping out Super Bowl. My prediction, G bumps. Dear God, hell no. Dear God, hell no. If I get on this stream and I start cursing Kendrick Lamar out, y'all know why. Y'all know why. I don't think he's doing that. Especially after the simple fact Travis Scott has been being real weird with Kendrick lately. Y'all know Goosebumps went diamond. The one that Kendrick is featured on, and this nigga Travis Scott didn't credit him. That's some loser hating shit. Why wouldn't you credit him? So no, I don't see Travis Scott popping up anywhere near Kendrick Lamar. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't happening. Ain't happening at all. Davis Lewis Love, appreciate you again for the donation. Lil Wayne was 2 hours late for a recent concert. Yes, he was. He sure was. He sure was. He sure was late. I did a video on it. Check the channel for that. It's like a 5-minute video. Antoinette, appreciate you for the donation. Perez said, oh, I hope the sentiment symbolic. Facts. Yes, she did. That shit is hilarious. But yeah, y'all. So no, we ain't getting no Travis Scott pop up. Absolutely not. And staying on the topic of the Super Bowl, we talked about it Tuesday about Kendrick having the interview, the press conference. Randall Williams confirmed it again for us that the press conference is happening on Thursday, February 6th. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a formal announcement to come out, but he leaked his own email. Super Bowl pregame, Apple Music halftime show press conference. He crossed out the location, but it's going to be February 6th, 2025, 10 a.m. John Baptiste, the national anthem. Let us see, lift every voice and sing. Will participate in a moderated conversation with Ebro, and then following the Super Bowl pregame portion, Apple Music will halftime show talent Kendrick Lamar will participate in a moderated conversation with Apple Music Radio's Nadeska. And like we said on the Tuesday show, Nadeska was going to be the person interviewing him, and she is. So, yeah, that should be fun. That should be fun. We'll get an interview. Now, what are they going to ask his ass? That's what I want to know. Are the Drake questions going to be limited? Because people are dying to get him to talk about Drake. And I'm pretty sure they probably asked him about the lawsuit. But that should be fun. It should be Thursday. I'll probably go live during it so we all can watch it together as a family. That should be fun. I thought he was late for the NFL thing they gave him. Has that started yet? I think he's supposed to be isn't he supposed to be like joining some type of show? as a on like an anchor or something like that. Shoes doing the interview. What do you mean, Crystal? What do you mean by that? Doechii is the new face of soccer now. She is? I must have missed it. Better not be boring questions or anything about the beef. Yeah. Some questions gonna be boring. Listen, niggas just want to hear him talk at this point. Nah, I don't think Kendrick has any boring interviews. He'll probably, make an interview, the interview interesting. The desk is pretty solid. She interviewed Q when his album dropped last year. Yeah, she's pretty decent. She actually interviewed Rihanna for her conference the year prior. I can't remember if she interviewed Usher as well, but the interview was pretty it was pretty decent, nothing too crazy or anything like that. And I think that interview was like 20 minutes. That's on YouTube. So Kendrick is about to give the most cryptic answers. He never gets personal in his interviews. Nah. He gonna keep it cute. He gonna keep it cute. Question: do you think Future has an issue with Kendrick? No. Not that I know of. Why did you ask that? I don't think so. Kendrick and Future does they have a decent amount of song, what, like 3 or 4 songs together. Mask Off remix, King's Dead, Like That, and I think there's another song. But no, I don't think there's a problem. Why did you ask that? Elliot Wilson probably mad at listen. Elliot better learn to shut the fuck up when it comes to certain stuff. I think he's been learning his lesson, but as long as he don't pick up that bottle, he cool. But he showed his ass a couple months ago. He gonna ask him what he ate for breakfast. Kendrick shouldn't answer any Drake question before Drake answers Kendrick questions in an interview. I agree. Honestly, I don't even care if Kendrick never speaks about Drake. Me either, cousin. He said what he said in his music. I think his music speaks for itself. He don't like that nigga. He said before he go to truth, he'll take him to hell with him. Are we reading Jermaine's Moesha blog post? Listen, Jermaine. Nigga, get in the booth. Like, don't nobody want to read these journal entries that you be laying on your stomach with your feet kicked up and swaying in the back. Like, bro, get in the booth. Joey was just talking shit about you. Punch that nigga in the head. We do not care about these blog posts. I believe Future was the person on the phone, and him and Metro gonna pop out for like that. Y'all got everybody popping out at the Super Bowl. Y'all have everybody popping out at the Super Bowl. At this point, I'm popping out at the Super Bowl. Like, I've heard at least 30 names is popping out at the Super Bowl. Are y'all forgetting this man only has 15 minutes? The Super Bowl is about an artist going over their greatest hits. This is not a feature off. I could do without Kendrick ever performing like that alongside Future and Metro. But at this point, Everybody and their mama popping out. Y'all are exactly there. Everybody's talking about this like it's a 2-hour show. My nigga, he got 13, 15 minutes. I don't know, but we shall see. We shall see. That is so funny though. Everybody want to pop out. I'm trying to figure that out too. I'm trying to figure that out too, as if this man don't got his own songs. I don't get it. Sherry Ann, I skipped their verse on that song. I don't know what Future is talking about on that song. I seen somebody who said that he's being disrespectful to women on there. I wouldn't even know because I skipped his part. And I go right to these niggas talking about that. That's how the song start for me. That's how the song starts for me. And I cut it off right at the part where Kendrick is fucking howling like a wolf over the beat. Why is he howling over the beat like that? This nigga has no self-control. But yeah, I don't know what Future be saying on that song. I don't listen to his verse. Like, I have it saved on YouTube. Someone uploaded just his verse in a video, and I have it saved in my playlist. I don't want to hear that bullshit Kendrick Future talking about. I'm not his demographic. I'm not. That shit is funny as fuck. Like, why are you howling at the end of the song? Wait, let me go see if I can pull it up and just play the end part. That shit is funny as fuck. That nigga is crazy. He can't control himself. He be having these outbursts. It is so damn funny. Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on. I mean, there's no video, but y'all listen to this nigga howling at the end of the damn song.
Selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that? Young throw.
What is wrong with him? Why is he howling at the end of the song? That nigga is so funny. I can't. I cannot. He's dead serious.
Dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that? Young throw.
I cannot. That shit is funny as fuck. Oh my God. Facts, ALX. That's my goat. That's my goat. He rocking, I'm rolling. Too damn funny. I can't. Fucking psychotic. And you see how he said he felt like Goku. Mustard revealed in an interview with the Grammys that Kendrick told him he felt like Goku. They misquoted him and they thought he meant Hey Now. Hey Now is not a song. Hey Now is more like slow. It starts off slow tempo, very sultry and shit like that. Granted, it speeds up, but it's obviously he was talking about TV off where he felt like Goku. But that shit is fucking funny, man. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. That's what makes him special. Because that's all I got for the night. Appreciate y'all coming over here and chilling with me. Shout out to all the cousins who sent in donations tonight. Y'all know that helps the channel grow. Appreciate y'all. Also, shout out to the cousin sending me a donation on Cash App as well. Appreciate it. I hope y'all have a good night. We hit our goal, so I will see y'all tomorrow. What we're gonna talk about? I think we're supposed to do the buried alive. I guess tomorrow we can pick our Grammy predictions tomorrow. Let's do that. We can do our Grammy predictions and see if we get them right because the show is Sunday. Hopefully Kendrick sweeps. Hopefully Doechii can get the best rap album category. Hopefully they won't play in Beyonce's face and give her the album of the year in her categories. Hopefully they don't play with Shabuzi as well because they've been disrespecting the fuck out of Shabuzi. I don't know who he pissed off. I don't know who Shabuzi pissed off, but we can do our Grammy predictions tomorrow, listen to Buried Alive, and whatever else we come out with. If you're not in our Discord, please join the Discord. I would love for you to be there with us. And shout out to Ant for the donation before we get out of here. Vegeta jealous, but let's be honest, does Vegeta or Goku got aura like Piccolo? Boy, I think I seen that tweet of Vegeta being upset. But again, appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. Love y'all so much. And I hope y'all have a good night. Later.